Good morning, everyone. It's Jen from tarotspirit.net. This is a reading for Monday, December 30th, 2019. Whew, almost to a new decade. Pretty crazy. Because I remember so clearly when I was young, thinking when it turned 2000, I was going to be 30, which is old, you know. But yeah, I still had a good chunk of life left, and now I'm just turned 49. Holy crap. It's a blessing. It's hard on the ego, but it's an absolute blessing. Oh, okay, we got 3. There you go. I'm using my new Spacious tarot that I love. Oh, and then, so we still have the moon energy, but instead of being out from yesterday, but instead of being in the main cards, it's now moving towards the bottom. So that could mean we sort of put that on the back shelf. We're going to let it marinate and let I don't know if it's subconscious, but a different part of our brain sort of mull it over before we make a decision, which is always, it's like sleeping on it, right? So we have, the 2 of, ooh. Well, here's an interesting development. The 2 of Cups, the card of having an emotional connection with someone. It's really interesting. This can be with anyone. This can even be to the point of an emotional affair with someone that you're not actually intimate with in any way. Physically, this can be between friends and coworkers, family members, and of course, someone you're romantically involved with. It's kind of like that gut feeling that connects us with someone, where there's just something, who knows, I don't know what you believe in, if you believe in soulmates or things like that, but where something just fits when you meet someone else and you're just like, yeah, that's going to be a person, one of my people. Let's see what else we have going around here. Ooh. Elder of Wands. So whatever is coming up with the 2 of Cups, whoever or whatever, it could even be a situation where you learn something new and you're like, the first time I saw a deck of tarot cards, I was like, yes, this fits for me. I must have some of these, and I have ever since for almost 30 years. So would it be 30 years? A little less. Okay. So this is exciting because with the 2 of Cups right next to it, this is telling me that this passion and connection that you're feeling is sustainable. The Elder of Wands, the mature Wands cards, the younger ones, they have the issue of, oh yeah, let's do yoga. And after 1 yoga or 2 yoga classes, they're like, yeah, I'm over yoga. This is the guy who would become, end up owning his own studio or go 5 times a week or whatever. Look, I'm putting gender into it because I'm connecting it to the king. So this most mature of the Wands energies he knows how to sustain people, how people are feeling and their motivation about something. Oh, and here we have the most mature of the Swords cards. Now, of course, age and maturity are not the same thing. But I love this, how it's this Ace of Swords. What a beautiful card. So the Ace of Swords goes to the Elder of Swords with the best perspective on things, because I did it again. Because they have so much experience and wisdom, and so they're able, they don't get caught in the details of the moment. They see the bigger picture and keep things in perspective and look at other perspectives, and in that way they've learned not to take things as personally and to understand that things are temporary and not to let it completely disrupt your life. Ooh, I just got the chills. I just got the chills. That's why this moon card is fading a little bit, because something that either happened around one of the moons or something again you've been trying to figure out, you you're you've pushed it back and said I'll figure it out when I figure it out, when it's time. I can't force it. Oh shoot, I just had something and it just went right out. Well, when that happens, I guess I have to assume that I shouldn't have, they didn't want me to say it. So let's pull a few romance cards with this Two of Cups. So, oh, yesterday we had the two, down here we had the two queens. So I think they call them the guardians in the Spacious Tarot, which I think is great. I love that. And now here we have two of the elder of wands and swords. Interesting. Could be a wands and a swords person, so a earth sign and an air sign and a fire sign. But you have to remember, someone's chart is way more than their sun sign. So you could have someone that's a Capricorn, but all their other their moon, rising, and everything else is in a completely different sign. So they really would present as a different sign than their sun sign. The Hierophant. Oh, so the cards that for your romantic life, the cards that sort of flipped right out were two major arcanas. And you have the Ace of Cups. This is a really pretty card. And the King of Cups is here. Lots of mature energy. Maybe you're dating someone older than you are, and that's what's tripping you up. Or there's a significant age difference. Because I did say before, age and maturity are not associated. Like in public health, I have a public health degree. The better you are off financially, your socioeconomic status is directly related to your health. So the more education you have, I said that wrong, more education, the higher educated you are, the better your health is going to be. It's just so strongly, there's such a strong relationship. It's not that way with maturity and age. You can have young people that are very, very mature and wise for their age, and vice versa. So that could be part of what's tripping you up. They seem really mature, but they're younger than I am, or there's an age thing, or there's something that I don't think is significant, but was something that was being focused on. This is kind of following what feels right to your soul. Maybe someone is going to ask you to move with them, and it's a little early. Ooh, I did that and it didn't work out well, but that's because it's interesting that came up. That person was 5 years younger than 5 years and a little bit. Which at that point in time, I was in my late 20s and he was in his early 20s. So that did play an issue, because his life experience was, and I don't know, he was very well educated and intelligent and articulate, but he was very mature emotionally and just in life because of how old he was. I don't know. So you have to look at the whole. You have to look at the person, the individual, because you you just can't go by um, just by, oh, they're this age, they're really mature and wise, or they're not, because it's just not that way. Five of Swords. The air signs are really into butts in this deck. I'm just saying, there's like a butt in every. Five of Swords. So maybe they want you to move, and you're the two fives around it. It's like you being with this person and making plans to move forward with this person. This is going on trips or traveling or something. Is it has other people stirred up. So no one else should really be involved in your relationship. But I don't know. They're for some reason it's causing some tension. And then we have a five. We have three fives here. Wow. I'm gonna just look up. My numerology isn't great, so I'm gonna look up what fives mean. Where are we? Oh, these. Why are these going so long? Five. I have to be able to spell, which is not my strong suit. Numerology number 5. What am I reading from? The Secret of Tarot. That's this. The number 5. The number 5 usually indicates someone who is full of energy but unable to channel it responsibly. This number brings adaptability, independence of thought and action, and an unwillingness to conform. Yeah, there's something unconventional about this relationship. That's probably the best way to put it. And because of that, maybe there's different races or cultures involved, and the elders, uh, you're going to have enlightened elders and unenlightened elders, right? We already talked about that. The elder energy, though, should have the perspective, but maybe their faith is so strong that, or their culture just really feels like they should marry someone of the same faith and background. Oh, it's kind of reminding me of that movie, The Big Sick. That was a really, really good movie if you haven't seen it. You know, that type of situation. You'll have to go see it. I'm not going to explain the whole movie. So, because I've already gone over way long enough. Anyway, so those are the messages that came up for December 30th. Wow. And tomorrow's New Year's Eve. All right, I'll see you then. Bye.